Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome again to the Gemini Lounge, man. Today we're doing another cop cam video, man. This time it's in my birth town, not my birth town, sorry, my family, like the legacy, Savannah, Georgia, man. I spent a few years back then, back when I was like 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd go back and forth. I remember even being down there in second, third grade. I was always scared to death down there, man. I'm from New York City, but I was always scared of them country boys down south, man. I was always running back to New York where I felt safer. But this is here in my hometown, and I grew up around like one of those projects in Savannah where it was like those two-story kind of places, like wild. I think Big Boy was actually. I think I ran around with Big Boy. I think we were friends when I was really young back in Savannah. But I know how that country kind of life is, and I'm down here now in Florida, man. And I'm telling you, it's a reminder. Like when you go to like the hood sides of things, you know you remember like, darn, I felt safer up north. But let's check it out. This is kind of a sadly a domestic violence type of situation where some dude and some girl and somehow his mama got something to do with a lot of it. There's a lot of mama boy energy out of this one. But let's take a look at this, guys.
Stay out there. Stay out here. You live here? Savannah Police, open the door. You live here?
And this happened the last time. I don't know if you know the police had a camp come out here before.
No, I don't. What's his name?
Brandon Brown.
Mr. Brown, come to the door. We're not leaving.
Basically, I just noticed things with him, like, just cheating stuff. Spiritually, I'm very spiritually attuned, and I just noticed stuff, and I'm just tired. So this morning, I really woke up peacefully, but I needed one of the bottle. So I went in the bathroom, took my shower, I was on my phone, on my laptop, and he
Yeah,
just
let's come talk down here.
constantly,
Okay, so what are you trying to leave? Did anything get physical today? You're just arguing?
just arguing, but it has gotten physical.
In the past?
Yes, and I knew I was gonna get there because I kept locking myself in the bathroom, and he kept opening the door.
Okay, so you're attempting to leave, but are you going to leave for the day, or?
No, my brother's actually supposed to be coming to pick me up, but he's in Atlanta, so he's like 2 hours away.
Where are you going to go for now?
He has my phone, my wallet, all my clothes are up there.
So what is it that you want me to do once I get in there?
I just
You want your phone?
in my wallet. I don't even need my clothes. I just want my wallet.
You have a car?
No.
Okay, where are you going to go from here?
I just walked to the bus station. Oh, and I need my shoes.
Once that other officer gets you, I'm going to continue to try to talk to him. I know you don't have your driver's license on you. Mr. Brown, sir, come down here and talk to him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, man, I get criticized a lot for even talking about these type of videos, but honestly, I think it's more important, you know, for us to highlight some of these things, man. Because again, this is a situation with this lady here. You could tell she's down bad, man. She's living, I think, in this man's home or his mother's house. Because this man, when you meet him, Mr. Brown, you're gonna clearly see. You know, I doubt he could own a home like this, but his mother does, and you know, there's a lot of baby boy energy coming out of that. And but here she is, this grown woman with him in his mother's house. They get in the argument. He has that power. She has to leave. She has no car. He's basically got her hostage with her ID and all of that stuff. You know, to have freedom in America, man, you do gotta do some things like to make yourself stable. There is like people have lied to a lot of people about this idea that you can be a free citizen but yet depend on someone or the government or anything. If you depend on something to help you survive and live, you can never achieve freedom. That's what freedom really is about. But freedom is a responsibility, and freedom isn't free. You gotta work really hard to actually have freedom. And again, I know it's easy for me to talk, but you know, I at least know the truth. Some of you are denying the truth when you justify certain behaviors or don't acknowledge that she shouldn't be in this situation, especially with a man like you gonna meet in a little bit, Mr. Brown.
Okay. This is going to be a challenge today, I'm sure. Alright, so when I got here, I was trying to find the unit. And then I started to hear some arguing. She stepped outside. I could hear the argument. I started to stay with me. She went to re-enter. He then slammed the door and locked it. And that's where we're at now. Unit C upstairs. She wants her phone.
My wallet,
tennis shoes. This is your residence, though, correct?
his mom's residence.
But you guys live here together. You established residency. He wants to leave. He's denying her. So I don't know. I've never dealt with him before. Have you?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. It's just the way it came on the call notes as if like it's like a regular. His name is Brandon Brown, right? He's on the answer the door for me. I've attempted to have him come back to the door, but he's in the answer the door now. You got a phone number for Mr. Brandon?
His phone is off. He has my phone. I'm just noticing he's been abusive before, and I've given him the benefit of the doubt because I know his past situation, his past relationship. He has beat on me when I was pregnant. He has me out to where I passed out.
I heard that.
He has made me overheat while I was pregnant, threw up, and told me he could put my face in it if I didn't clean it up. He most of the time punched me in the face.
As of today, there has been no physical altercation.
But I knew it was getting there because I kept trying to lock myself in the bathroom and he kept opening.
He's extremely agitated up there as well.
Have you ever reported in the incident?
This was in Atlanta. Well, this was in Michigan and in Atlanta.
Since you've been here?
The police actually came a month ago, and that was because we were out here and we were fighting and they caught up on me. And that's another thing. I don't want him to keep my baby ashes, but if I had to leave the ashes here.
God, Jesus, Lord have mercy. What couch? I'm like traumatized listening to this woman, what she just said. All I heard was like throw up, vomit, push my face in, I lost my baby, he got the ashes, oh my Lord. But I know it's not a lie. And you want to know why Gemini Lounge? Because I love my mother to death, man. I grew up with a man, not my father, that she had around, and he was a terrible human being, man. He was a horrible human, man. Like, there's no way he don't go but one place, I can imagine, man. So I know this is real. I watch things in my own personal life, man, growing up, of what, like, I have a lot of empathy and sympathy for women because my mother was definitely living in that life, and she was a good woman. She still is. But, you know, the mental, what he did to her, my sister, you know, like, the mental trauma will never be repaired. So I understand it. But I also understand that a lot of women, like even my mother, she chose this man. Even when the police would get rid of this man, she would let him back in, man. I've seen it with my own eyes. I don't know how many of you out there, man, out there in YouTube land have lived and seen the same thing. This is not me demonizing women, but hey, man, I'm calling a spade, man. I understand. I love my mother to death, but yo, she had chances to get rid of this man, but she chose something. And I'm a man. I'm a big, and I still don't. I kind of get it. You know, that's for another day, another hour, another like discussion about why. But cause I can see it even now. I'm not like that, and I see that men who are like that, women seem to like love those type of dudes. I'm mentally strong. Like I will break a chick down mentally and emotionally, but never physically. But those seem like women like that. But you know, that's just not my style, baby.
It's gonna sound bad, but trust me, this is very limited on what we legally can do as far as this situation right here. But things like that right there, the ashes, that's something that will be debated over. Y'all are gonna have to get the courts involved for who can get that stuff right there. And other
I feel bad for this woman, man. I really do.
Let me talk to you real quick, Mr. Brown.
I don't have nothing to say. Now, I know my rights, and I don't have to talk to y'all.
Yeah, you do though.
Right now we have.
We are about to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen,
because she ain't been touched.
We're conducting an
the
investigation.
star of the show.
Excuse me. I have the rights not to speak to y'all, and I'm choosing not to.
You are
If
going to be doing it.
And guess what? If you want to take her story, run with it.
I will give her a wallet back.
It's in the house, and guess what? She got to call my mother. This is not my property,
You just locked the door.
and it's not my house.
She's established residence here. She's been
But
here for quite a
I'm
while.
not.
But she did.
Okay, well, call the person
Y'all live there.
who established.
Y'all live there.
I don't. Technically, I don't.
Now you gotta keep it.
Because I'm a visitor.
How long you been visiting for?
Live with the key.
Yes.
How long you been visiting for?
I am. So you telling me if you go visit your folks out of town, you don't have a key to their house when they at work? Oh.
How long you been visiting for? Hey, you ain't good to walk away, my dude. I don't know what you keep thinking this is.
Situation where you can walk away, man.
What you mean it ain't a situation I can walk
We
away?
need to walk away, man. We need you to stay right here. We need you to.
Okay, talk.
You know, I love it. Cause see, we need more brothers like being officers, man. Cause this dude probably was a lineman at University of Georgia, one of them Spanish states, you know, but big boy. Yeah, you know what time it is right now, man. Only waiting for he waiting on the reason to let him have it, man. You can tell.
Talk. I'm listening. Hey, I'm listening.
So what happened this morning that had us
Okay, well, when my mother get here, her door will be open. Where she at work. When she get here. She work at the Hyatt. Call the Hyatt.
So you had access to there and you're depriving her of her property?
I'm not. I'm not. My mother said, since the police is here, don't open her door. How about that one?
Well, let's get her phone number. Let's get.
Okay, a rule. No grown man should ever say, "My mother said," and then finish the sentence. You should. That should never be part of your sentence starters, people. It should never. A grown man, you should. Grown women too, but definitely grown men. You should never lead with, "My mother said." Something.
On the phone with her.
Okay, call the Hyatt.
I'm not gonna call the Hyatt.
I don't have a phone. Her phone is dead and it's in the house.
And your phone is out of service, correct?
Correct.
So how did she call you?
Correct. How did
She said the police are here.
No, I called off of her phone. That's why her phone was in the house when she stepped out the door. Y'all cannot make me violate my mama's house by opening the door and letting y'all run through there and...
We didn't have to run through this. You put words in my mouth, bud.
I'm just telling you how I feel. I'm not putting nothing in your mouth. And when she get here, she can get her stuff. Even if y'all take me to jail. My mama don't want nobody in her house since the police has been called, and this is the second time. So, she told me to lock her door and give her key to her neighbor. Yeah. So anything after that, it's out my hand.
So he's doing all this to just deny this woman who's been living with him her wallet, her shoe. She's barefoot out there in the Savannah heat. You know, these ants, man, they eat you alive out here, man, in the South. But and her wallet, and I think that's in her phone, like survival stuff for most humans. He will go through all of this. My mama said, like I ain't gonna violate her house because my mama said. It's to deny this woman who, like if she's that much of a headache, let her go. See, this is what we talk about, abusive behavior by a man, bro. Like he's like this level of control. See me, I'm trying to get you out. I promise you. I'm walking out to the cop. Yo, here's a phone, bro. Here's the wallet. Here's the shoes, man. Shoot, here's $100, man. Hey, yo, tell her, yo, I'm sorry, yo. Good luck out there. You know, like, but he wants to hold this woman hostage, man. But again, I get why a lot of women, they seem to choose these types, man. Maybe she needed just a place to stay. She's not a bad-looking woman. Could have got a little better, I think. I don't know. I think you women be devaluing yourselves, man. Look at this. Wait, I'm sorry, before I get off, man. Look at this specimen, bro. And I don't like doing stuff like that, but I got to because of the position he's put himself in. If he was just a working man doing his thing, I would never judge him. But you sitting in front of your mama's house denying your woman to get her phone and her shoes and her wallet, talking about my mama said, I think I got privilege and right to actually go in about the fact that you out there while your mama working, bringing police to her house, tattooed up and sweaty. Look, I don't know, it's not 5 a.m. I don't know, man. Yo, call me Uncle Ruckus, I don't care.
Because her phone just died in the house. That's no lie. I don't have to sugarcoat.
That's quite a coincidence.
Why about?
What's your date of birth?
How's it domestic if she don't have no bruises? Show me some bruises on her. Stop saying domestic.
That's how it came out, man.
That's how she called it.
Correct. So that's what I'm here investigating.
Okay, show me a bruise on her for y'all to call it domestic. I know my laws and my rights. So where's domestic violence at?
Who knows? We're working on it right now.
Show me a bruise on her.
Listen,
You see, guys, when he goes, like, these are, like, very feminine behaviors, man. And I know it's not saying that he's feminine in any way. He's probably hyper-masculine. But it's with a lot of feminine, like, behavior and backdrop. And that's new. That's new. Like, in my era, you really couldn't be sarcastic in that. Well, like, only girls did that, kind of snap their necks and, like, wave their fingers. And so, what was you saying again? Like, this is kind of male behavior now. Look at even the faces, man. Men, we don't scrunch our faces and make that. Oh, God. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I crazy? Y'all telling me, man, I got too many people acting like I'm crazy.
You've had experiences with her, right? Correct?
Show me a bruise on her right now.
I don't gotta show you anything, man.
Okay then, so it's not domestic. Stop saying domestic before y'all have these folks thinking she just beat the and I'm holding the
You know,
Say it's a miscommunication. That's what you're supposed to say. Confrontation. It's not my house. I don't have the rights to give up nobody keys. Really, I'm gonna walk off because I don't want to talk to y'all.
That's not an option.
It is an option.
It's not.
Are you holding me in contempt or you putting me in handcuffs?
We're conducting an investigation right now.
The
You have to walk
investigation
away.
is right there.
Huh? No, it's with you as well.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is because both of you are involved.
Hey,
And when
I'm
I
not
got here,
involved.
and when I got here, you were yelling. I could hear you through the door.
Right.
Correct. So
Talking
you're
to my
not
mother.
walking away.
Talking to my
You're
mother.
not walking away.
I'm finna go smoke.
No, you're not.
Yes,
you're
I
going
am.
back to the front. It's not an option.
It's not an
It's
option.
an investigation right now.
So are you
Back-
putting me in handcuffs?
About
Are you
to.
detaining me?
I don't have to
About
take
to.
Okay, so you
are
can't
not
tell me I
free to
cannot
leave.
move.
You are not
You
free to
can't
leave.
tell me I can't walk away if you're not detaining
You
me.
are not free to leave.
Under what circumstances am I not right to leave? If I
You're
just told you
detained.
I'm
We are
gonna go
conducting
give my
an
mother
investigation
her
right now.
keys, her neighbor her keys.
You see,
so
big
he
boy,
can have her
big
keys.
boy,
When she
big
get
boy
here,
head twitching,
whatever y'all
boy.
people
What the
want
ladies
me to
do down
tell
so
me to walk
bad.
off,
He's
whatever
itching.
the case may be, I have the right to leave and walk off.
You don't because we're conducting an investigation. Where is this miscommunication coming from? You are
Stop
not.
walking, bro.
You can get you get
Stop
arrested.
walking,
You
big
can
boy
you're getting
itching.
arrested.
I'm not getting arrested.
you get keys whenever you want to give them to, but you're not free to leave.
Why am I not free to leave?
Because you're detained.
Okay, why am I not in
You don't have to
handcuffs?
be in handcuffs to be detained, my dude.
No.
This
No.
investigation.
Where did you go to law school, bud?
What did I go to law school? I didn't.
Okay.
I've been to jail multiple times to know my
Yeah,
rights.
yo, that should be worth a degree. I guess if you go to jail for like what, multiple times for multiple years, that is like an expertise in a certain way. But I want you to see, I'm just noticing homeboy in the corner, the big black cop, man. He itching, boy. You see the fingers twitching. Boy, he definitely was a lineman in college somewhere. I don't know if he's old yet. I don't know. His angles of his footwork don't give me offensive line, but he give me defensive line, type of energy, man. He a rusher. I don't see that whole blocking. I see rushing.
Get yours, because you was a cop. What you talking
You are
about?
not walking away, man.
Apparently, this street law stuff that you got.
Oh my God. Oh, you wasting your
Hey,
breath.
man, you need to chill out. Sit still.
Why are y'all still here? My mother said she would let her get her stuff when she gets here.
My
I have no
mother
control over
said,
that.
never say that, guys.
Now with your
Okay, so are you detaining me? Am I
And
getting
never wear
arrested?
Crocs outside,
Okay,
man, unless you're
so
going to the beach.
You got her statement. I just told you I'm not allowed to give
I'm
up
walking
this key.
around the house.
Open that door. I'm not even
I
allowed
guess
back in the
so.
house because the police has been called. This is the second time. My mother, I called her off her phone that she said I took from her.
What's your
that's
mother
in
saying?
her
Like a
house.
hall to
So you're saying that you took her phone?
No,
You just said that.
no, I said what she said.
You just took her.
Yeah,
No.
got
I
him.
said-
took her phone.
Got
No, I
him.
said what she said to y'all is I took her
You
phone.
just took her phone.
No,
Yes, you did, bro.
No.
Yes,
Literally
you
just
did.
said to me
Took
on
my
body
phone.
camera that I took her phone.
no, I didn't.
Yes, you
listen
did.
to what
Yes, you
I
did.
I said whatever she told y'all.
I hear perfectly. Obviously,
You couldn't.
You don't know. You speaking. You're not even thinking before you speak. No matter.
I
And I
am.
really want to tell you what it
Hold on,
really
I need
is.
you to
Y'all
wait
just
a
gonna be
minute,
quiet.
So now
This all could be alleviated. You just let her get her belongings.
I'm telling you, my mother don't want me back in her house. So how can I allow somebody else in somebody else's house to get their belongings until they're not here? Okay.
Okay, I hear you.
So guess what? I don't have a phone. Don't have it on. Her it in the house. And so how about this? You get on the computer, get on there, and call the Hyatt.
Man, you need to
And
go ahead and calm down with all that.
talk to my mother.
I don't know.
Y'all,
Man.
the Hyatt near the airport.
No, what's her name?
Valerie Mack.
Valerie what?
Valerie Mack.
Mac?
Mack. Yes. And then therefore, when she say,
Huh?
No, sorry.
Yeah. No, I was just curious what her name was.
so when she get here and take over her key and open up her door and allow her to get her stuff, that's when she can get her.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm not going to open up my mother's door because she told me not
So
to.
you're telling us that you are withholding her belongings.
How am I withholding her belongings when I don't have no control over this property? Tell me that.
Key right
Well, yeah,
there.
keys, that doesn't-
No, I don't.
You got all the control right now. So
Well, come.
because you got a key to the house. We saw you come out the door.
All right, how about this? How about this? I'm finna go give the key to her neighbor.
No, come back over here.
Oh
man.
no, because that's what my mother
There you
told
go,
me to do.
bingo.
Come here, man.
Click.
Go ahead and put your hands behind you.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you
And I'm
go.
not giving up these keys to my mother.
So, yeah, I don't care. Right now, you're not compliant.
Bro, he'd rather go to jail than give this chick her wallet and her stuff back.
Not
It's amazing.
compliant. I'm compliant to what my mother told me to do.
You're compliant with lawful request.
Oh, wow.
You gotta see the child.
Oh man, you've been
Put your feet in.
irate.
Alright, we're gonna cut the AC on for him.
Yeah, man. Are you living upstairs?
Yeah.
Huh? You live upstairs?
Yeah.
With him?
Yes.
You're his mom?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second.
All right.
Is this your apartment?
Yeah.
Did you talk to him or did you tell him not to let her in if you ever belong to anybody else?
And so I got him up because she gotta go. If he going to jail, she gotta go. And she can't sit here and wait for her life.
At the moment, man, he's not under arrest. He's
Right.
saved until
Okay.
pretty heated and disorder.
Right.
You also established residency here.
How long has she been living?
Hold on a second. How long have been people living here?
They got here in April.
In April. She confirmed April.
Okay, so she's been living in your house since April.
Right.
So you don't have any right to keep her.
Okay.
Established
But she
residence.
wanna go. So I
Well, no,
want
that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. But you can't keep her belongings in there and
I
lock
just
the
said I'm
door.
gonna keep her belongings.
You just said that you told him to lock the door, right?
Right. Till I
Yeah,
got
how that
here.
works.
Till
Right,
I
but that's
got
not how
here.
that works. It's
Okay,
not your
well,
decision
right.
to keep her stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna get my keys. I'm gonna put her stuff out.
You got her no problem with her getting her stuff then is what I'm
No,
getting
not at all.
at. Okay.
But she
So let's
can
start with that.
Okay. But she can't sit here and wait
Yeah.
for nobody.
It's hot
I
and
have that right though, right?
it's hot. I'm not gonna sit out here with all my stuff. I'm just
You're not gonna
saying
sit in my house.
and my brother's on the way.
Okay.
You can sit outside.
So here's the other thing what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna stand out here all day
Right.
and do tit for tat arguments like little children. Okay?
Right.
We're not gonna do that. We're grown adults here.
Right.
All right?
Call me off my job.
I understand that. I understand that.
We're supposed to be working.
Are you doing something handled it just a little?
And I understand that because this is emotional stuff. I mean, we're all hyped up when you get, family involved in things, right? I understand. I know. I've been through divorces. I get it. I understand that. So I understand how that goes. But I can only tell you what legally you can and cannot do. At this point, she's been living in your rented apartment, which I'm assuming you don't own. You rent it.
Correct.
Right, so therefore, in order to remove her, you would have to have an eviction notice. So if she wants to sit inside out of the heat, she legally can do that until whoever gets here. The other side of that, now let me explain that. The other side of that, all right? The other side of that is we need to both behave, right? And I would not want to stay in a place where I'm not wanted. So if you can expedite getting your brother here and getting your stuff out, that probably would be a good idea. I'm not telling you have to do that, okay? Because you have a legal right to be there. But being in a place, in a situation that's not good is not going to help anybody because you're only putting both of yourselves into a situation where somebody may escalate and things may get worse.
Gemini Lounge, man, you see, I was caught in the moment, man. I'm like mesmerized in a way. It was hypnotizing. Because the truth, I don't know what to think at this point. When the mother pulls up, I guess I was quick to make a judgment, but actually I get it. It's the real problem is the son. I mean, not just him, of course the woman too, but that's his mother. He's bringing this hype to her house. Or not even her house, the place she's renting. She's renting an apartment in the house, and this son who's not looking like he's helping his mother, who's at the Hyatt, probably working, doing some type of menial labor to pay the rent in that place. And this dude is just chilling and causing problems. Now, moms, they be, my grandmother was soft for her son. I could see that. I see a lot of mothers soft for their sons, man. They put themselves in weird and bad positions. Now she can't even get rid of some chick. Her son done brought in her home, and now she can't even get rid of her. She wants her out. Like all of these new weird laws that people can establish being in your place. I guess that's why the illegal immigrants think that they could just set up shop. I mean, we've been saying everyone can do that in America the last few years. So I feel, I'm just trying to digest all of this. But ultimately, that young man who's causing all these issues, he should just be doing better and not even be bringing this drama to his mama's house, man. And that's really ultimately the answer. Man, go inside. Do a crime and go inside rather than lean on your mother all your life, bro. Be a man, man. Commit a crime. No, I take that back. Don't commit a crime. But I prefer you to do it the right way. But at the minimum, like live in the county rather than in your mama's living room or on her couch.
Okay, so the smart thing to do would be to separate, okay? But you can't make her leave.
And I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm not trying to stay. I just want to wait till my brother.
Okay.
So I can leave.
How long do you think it'll be for you?
Even in Atlanta, I don't know how far
About
it is.
4.5, 5 hours.
Yeah. Do you have any family or any people here?
She's like, nah, man.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Ask whatever you need. Yes. She's willing to leave when it's convenient for her. Right? She's willing to leave when it's convenient for her. Therefore, I cannot make her. And I understand your side of the story because you were kind enough to let her come here, and now we're having this problem. They're splitting up. I get it. I understand all of that. I understand your frustration. But I can only tell you what we can do.
I mean, but you're going to sit in my house and at each other for 4 or 5 hours until the last year.
I'm not trying to be extra.
I mean, I feel some kind of way. Because I open my house up to you all. I open my house, yeah.
Well, then I guess you're just going to have to be a grown adult and keep your mouth shut and just sit in the chair.
None of that. Ma'am, come back over
You
here.
know, allow my son to be abusive. Like, come on now.
I mean, see, right now, nobody's being an adult. And I understand, because it's hard when emotions are high. It's extremely hard when you're involved with family and your children. I get it. I know. I'm a father. I've got 3 boys. I've been twice divorced. I've been through everything that you're going through now. Old enough. But this is the point in time where no matter what she says, you have to keep the mouth quiet.
But see, what the problem gonna be is that they not gonna be able to be together
Oh, that's obvious.
when whatever happens. If you don't go together, they're not gonna be able to be together.
And that's the point I was making. And I understand
I've
that.
been saying that.
But he controls his own life and his own actions.
You're correct.
She controls her own life and her own actions.
You in the
So
middle.
she wants to run her mouth. He wants to run his mouth. You can't stop him, and neither can I. The only thing I can do
Right.
is clean up the mess when they're done, right?
Right.
Those are their choices because they're grown adults. And that's the problem. I've already told you what the options are.
Right.
So we've got to figure out how to make this work to keep everybody, safe and basically out of jail and uninjured. So I'm willing to work. We're all willing to work and figure out how to make this work within the perimeters of what I can do. But it's very obvious that he's not going to want to hear any
You
of
want
that.
somebody to talk to.
Yeah, this is what somebody talks.
That is talking to my mother as we speak right now.
What did I tell you? He who will come talk to you. It is when he is available to talk to you, not when you want to talk to him, it's when he's available. And you keep acting this way is why you're in handcuffs. When you first came out of the door, you've been on 100% go mode, and then you didn't really want to talk to us, started trying to walk away, had a hard time identifying you. That's not how an investigation works when we're here for what we believe was a domestic. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
Listen to me. You're done talking.
You're
done talking.
On somebody.
You're done talking.
On nobody.
You're done
It's
talking.
a confrontation.
You want out of the handcuffs, and then you're acting like this.
Because I'm in handcuffs. I'm in this hot car.
Dude, I got the air conditioning blasting. It's
It's
coming.
not blasting for real. I don't know what
Then
this
sit on this side. You keep sitting on the side without the grate. But he will talk to you, like I told you before.
Let me out!
Hey,
No!
relax.
No!
Relax.
No!
Hey, let me do
Remember I
another
told
one.
you about the emotions and the
How y'all
feelings.
playing with me?
I'm
You
not
taking
playing
my
with you.
stuff. You taking my stuff
Hey,
and
so
allowing her to
you're-
use my stuff.
Huh?
You allowing her to use my stuff.
What are you talking about? What?
I don't want her using now one of my chargers, bro.
Really?
Nanda, no. Because I am being detained. I'm getting
You don't want her using this charger.
that she want to be paid, bro.
No electricity
Use your
for her.
chargers. Y'all want to help her out.
Back to the
Use
dark
your
ages
chargers.
for you,
I
woman.
gave her the charge I gave you the other day.
I don't care.
That's mine.
So, did you hear that? That's what I tried to explain to you in the vehicle, but you refused to listen, just like you've been the entire time we've been here. Your mother gave it to her, and you refused to listen. I told you that before you started banging your head against the cage. You just don't want to listen, man.
Are y'all locking me up? I want to go for a walk. I'm
Oh.
leaving. Right now, man, bro, that's going to be completely...
Let me see your forehead. Look at me. I told your son that. You gave her the charger, and he refused to listen to you, and they started to bang his head against the cage.
My job. That's what she did. I gave her that.
I just want to go for a walk. I'm not being locked up right
Too
now.
late.
Right now, you're detained, man.
But you keep acting up.
Oh, y'all just sent me to a mental hospital. I'm going ahead and show you my mental
Get out of jail free card.
You good, man?
You playing this card.
Brandon,
Mental hospital.
What do on for a little while before I can let you out, okay?
I'm getting claustrophobic, bro. I don't want to be here.
Okay.
Don't want no help. Don't want no help.
I can't
I'm
hear you, buddy.
refusing help. I'm refusing help. Let's go. I refuse it. Can we go now? Since I'm getting locked up for a
Set
misdemeanor.
him in the chair.
I'm refusing medical help. I don't want it. I don't want to sit.
Sit down.
I don't want
I'm
to
not
sit.
asking you to sit
Okay, I still have the right to stand.
Sit down.
I have
I'll
the
call you back
right
in a
to
second.
stand. I have the right to stand.
Sit down. Sit
I have the right to stand. I don't want it.
You don't have any rights right now.
I do.
That's what being under arrest means.
Sit down.
It means that you're arrested. That means that it means that you,
Sit down, man.
your rights have been removed.
Sit down. Stay there. Who are you? Who are you? I'm a nurse. That's what. Stop. Bro, you're choking me. Let go of my neck.
Stop.
Let go of my neck.
It's not on your neck. Stop.
Technically, he is.
Stop.
And let go of my shoulder. I've been shot in my shoulder and there's still a bullet in there. So I would like you to release up off
Keeps
my...
getting better with this guy.
Release up off my shoulder. I don't want no medical help.
When you learn to behave,
Man. I
Boy,
won't
nurses' jobs have really
You
changed. You
better
gotta
get
be
some
kind of fit now
I'm
to be a
good.
nurse,
I don't
huh?
want to sit. Huh? What you gonna do?
you're gonna add felony obstruction to that.
Stop. Okay? Stop. You locking me up, right? Stop. So, y'all allow this? Stop. This is what we do? Stop. How am I instructed? How? Because I told you I didn't want to sit. I refuse help. I don't want the medical help.
Then all you have to do is comply and we will let you go.
I said it. I complied. I said I don't want no help as soon as I came in here. So anything else is irrelevant.
Hey, listen to me.
Anything else is irrelevant. I don't want medical attention. I don't want medical attention.
Irrelevant.
So since I'm being
Gotta
detained
think
and
about
getting
that.
locked up for some, because I said I don't want.
So that's
Unirrelevant. That's a double
Let me
negative.
just have a doctor come over,
Oh, y'all can really take me to a mental hospital.
and then you can refuse. and-
I'll go to the mental hospital. I'm mental.
You say you want to go there.
I'm mental. Y'all gonna try
He
me
said
with
it, not
that?
me. You
I
two.
might
He
as
said
well
it,
go
not
ahead and
me.
get my mental medication. So I want my medical medication.
What's your name? What's his name?
I
He's
don't know.
entitled to this
Mr. Brown,
medication.
if you don't really want any help, okay, a physician's going to come over and talk to you.
No,
Okay,
I want to
hang
go to the
on,
mental
hang-
hospital.
hang on.
The hospital
He
don't
was
want him.
subsequently charged with simple battery under the Domestic Violence Act, obstruction, and disorderly conduct.
See that knot in the middle of his head? He did that to himself. Bro, this dude just crashed out for the hell of it, man. There was like no logical ending that was beneficial to him, and yet he still chose every... Listen, man, I don't know what to tell y'all out there again, man. I'm more amazed that people have a problem with me showing this guy like this is their brother. Like, if this reminds you of a cousin or a father or a brother or somebody in society, but you know what? Let's keep it real. They don't mind me highlighting him. They have a problem when I'm highlighting the women. I'm not dealing with really people who care about black people. That's not their frustration. Their frustration is that I'm talking about women that happen to be black. This isn't even about being woke. This is about being feminist. And remember, even if you're black, you can be a feminist. No matter what color you are, you can be a feminist. And you don't like me showing women in a negative light in any kind of way. That's what the comments are for. It all makes sense now. So as long as the black man is the villain, I could show as many videos and I'll get more subscribers and everybody will be happy and in peace, right? I know that's why I'm no longer a Democrat, because I realize that as long as the black man is the villain, everyone can live happily ever after while we continue to suffer. I'm actually maybe more on this man's side than any of y'all, man. Yo, Gemini Lounge, like and subscribe to the channel. We keeps it real every day. All right? Peace.